everyone! Welcome to Virgi's Puzzles Wonderland. I'm Virginia and this is my channel dedicated to puzzles, of course. Since I love both puzzles and Alice in Wonderland, as you can see, I thought I would dedicate the first video of this channel to jigsaw puzzles on Alice in Wonderland, the famous novel by Sean Carroll. To be fair, it would be impossible to cover all the puzzles that are out there on Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. So for this video I chose 3 which I'm going to show you and share with you. But I already anticipated that sometimes in the future there will be another episode, 1 or more episodes, because honestly there are so many puzzles on the Alice that I really would like to get my hands on. But for now, let's start with the 3 that I chose for this episode. The first one is one of my all-time favorite puzzles. This is called Most Everyone is Mad, and it's from the brand Ravensburger, and it's 1000 pieces. Now, Ravensburger is a company I'm very familiar with. It's from Germany and it's pretty famous in the field of jigsaw puzzles. I'm sure that you have already heard of it, or maybe you have tried various puzzles from Ravensburger. In general, I find that the quality of Ravensburger is quite high. The pieces are very well cut, they fit well, the print is good, they are sturdy. They have puzzle dust, but I don't really care about this, and the finish is quite good. Concerning this puzzle in particular, I've done this several times because I really love it, and it's very good. The illustration is fantastic. The artwork is by Dean McAdam, an illustrator whose work for me is fantastic. Actually, let me know if you like the art of Dean McAdam as much as I do, because I might dedicate an entire video to puzzles based on his illustrations. Now back to this puzzle. It was really enjoyable. The most difficult part is the outer frame because it's the darker, in particular the top with the 3 branches. But overall it was a very great experience. Besides the beautiful image, what I really love about this puzzle is also the finish of the pieces. This satin, non-glossy finish, it feels luxurious for me. I really enjoy it. So, as I said, the overall experience was very good and I really recommend this puzzle. Now on to the second puzzle of this episode. This is called simply Alice in Wonderland, and it's from the Story Map series by Clementoni, and it's 1000 pieces as well. Clementoni is another brand I'm really familiar with. It has been around for about 60 years or even more, and it's Italian. Honestly, I grew up with Ravensburger and Clementoni's puzzles and games. Image-wise, this is definitely more classic because it's based on the Disney Studios illustrations for their cinematic adaptation of Sean Carroll's novel, and I'm sure that everybody can recognize these drawings, how the characters are represented in Disney's movie. This looks very fun because it's like a map of the story of the different encounters that Alice does during her journey in Wonderland. So I think it's going to be very nice. I actually haven't done this before, so why don't we do it together? Let's move to the work table and start puzzling. Okay, let's start working on this puzzle Disney's Alice in Wonderland by Clementoni. So the pieces are fairly sturdy, as it's always the case with Clementoni actually. They have some sort of texture, but they are also quite smooth. There's a little bit of glare, but not much, nothing annoying. And in general, the feel under the fingers is very pleasant. The colors of the print also appear quite vivid, so it looks very good. I have to say that I like Clementoni pieces in general. So now, to begin with, I will sort out the pieces into groups, and I think I'll try to isolate the borders, the brown part, the green part, and then all the other colors. Let's see from there. Okay, so let's go. To sort out my puzzle pieces, I use this puzzle sorter by Hire. It is basically a set of boxes of different sizes and colors. So nothing fancy, but it does the job, and it's also really convenient because it's compact. The boxes fit inside each other, so they don't take up much space in the bookcase once I put them away. So let's move on and let's go sorting. Okay, so I'm done with my sorting. It took me about 27 minutes. I have to say that I didn't do a very thorough sorting. It was a little bit a quick one, and it's in general because I don't enjoy too much the sorting part, so I'd rather start immediately doing and piecing together the puzzle, and then at a later stage I will further separate the pieces. So I have here the brown and yellowish, the green, the border, and these are the multicolor. Of course I could already have separated this multicolored a little bit farther, for example the blue one from the pink, something like this, but as I said, I'd rather start piecing the puzzle, and then at some point I'll separate this one a little bit better. So I'll start with the border. I know maybe it's a little bit usual, boring, but it's what I do normally. Something that I would like to add is that I normally do the puzzle without watching at the box or the image in the poster. Probably it sounds a bit strange to some of you, but you know, I enjoy this extra challenge, so I don't want guidance. I like to discover the image myself. Of course, I have seen it, but so I have an idea of what's there, but I prefer not to look into the details and just move on piece by piece as it flows. So let's move aside these boxes and let's start puzzling. Okay, my border is done more or less. I have a couple of missing pieces here, but it's okay. I'm sure I will find them very quickly, because actually what I'm planning to do now is going through first the brown and then the green pieces and look for the pieces with some detail of these three-line border of the puzzle. So this way I will easily find these missing pieces, and also I will add a little bit more of pieces all around my frame. So let's go. I have quite a solid border now, so I think I'll go on and tackle this. I'll try to sort them out by color. I'll separate, I think, the pinks and the blues, certainly, and then something more, I don't know, and I'll start working on the cactus. I have done a little bit of sorting, so let's go on puzzling. I think that now I have too many pieces on the board, so I don't have really room to work. So I think I'm gonna put all the random pieces that I have here in these boxes, so I can move a little bit around. I pulled out the pieces for the base, so let's go put it together. Okay, so I think I've done most of the characters in the picture, and actually the most colorful and fun part. Now I have to fill all these empty spaces, so let's move on. Okay, so this puzzle now finished, and it has been fantastic. The pieces are very good, they are pretty solid, the fit is very good, the colors are really vibrant and very good print, so I think it's very good if you like this kind of version of Alice in Wonderland, the Disney one, which is quite classic. The only complaint I have is about the hold, because this is a little bit on the crumbling side. So overall, for me, both Clementoni and Ravensburger puzzles were quite good. I enjoyed the image, I enjoyed the quality, so I would recommend both of them. Although I have to admit that beside the finish, Ravensburgers hold much better, while if you try to move around the pieces, big parts of the Clementoni puzzle, it tends to fall apart. I didn't try the pick-up challenge, but I guess it would have been quite hard. So I really hope that at some point Clementoni improve this aspect. So the first two are done. Now let's move to the third. Here it is. This is a very cute and particular puzzle because the box is part of the concept. This is simply called the Alice Adventures in Wonderland, and is by Professor Puzzle. Professor Puzzle is a UK brand that produces lots of fun games and puzzle, and among them are this series that is called Jigsaw Library. The Jigsaw Library is a series of small puzzles dedicated to famous classic novels, and they are packaged in a book-shaped box. I think this is a very fun idea because you can collect them, you can put all together and store them on the bookshelf together with other books. Isn't that cool? I think it is, and it's very, very cute. Now, I haven't done this puzzle yet, so let's open the box together and do it. This puzzle feels very special, well, mainly for the packaging, but it's also a very cool idea. The box itself, of course, has the shape of a book, and the image is a scene from the book. And another thing very particular is that it's double-sided, because apparently from one side you have the image, the cover of the book, and on the other side you have an extract from the book itself, like a page of a chapter. And it says it's 252-piece double-sided jigsaw puzzle. So it's a small puzzle. This is the actual size of the pieces, it says, and when it's completed it's 24 by 37 centimeters. So it's a small puzzle. It's a little bit on the pricey side because for these pieces I paid a bit more than I would normally do, but it's really fun. I like, and I'm looking forward to completing it and also maybe buying some more. So let's go on and open the box. Here we have two paper seals. We open it and it has really the shape of a book inside a box. And here we have the two images, the cover and then the extract of the book, that apparently it's a piece from chapter 7, a mad tea party, of course, since we have here in the illustration the party with the Mad Hatter. So here is what's inside. It's very cool because we have a very nice big sized poster with the two images. That's amazing, I love it. And then we have this very nice little present box with all the pieces. This feels very, very nice. I think it's perfect for a present, really, for somebody who likes jigsaw puzzles and books. So let's open this. Here are all our pieces. Come on, everybody. I normally don't look at the image when I do the puzzle. I like the image or the pieces to guide me instead of looking at the image. Here are our pieces. They feel pretty thin, but also quite sturdy, so they don't look bad quality. I won't try really to force them, to bend them, but they look pretty solid. They are quite glossy, so I'm worried that we will have a lot of glare. I'm still trying to figure out how to use these lights to have a good clear image of what I'm doing, but at the same time not having too much glare, so let's hope for the best. The print looks quite good, the colors are quite vivid, and I think that's also quite sharp. So yeah, really nice. Of course you can decide to do it either way, or from building the cover or the chapter extract. Of course, I guess the chapter extract is going to be more difficult because you have just a plain text. So let's start working on this. First, I will do a little bit of sorting. Of course, since there are only 250 pieces, there's not much to sort, but I think I will just separate borders first of all, and then the title. And I might try to separate the table from the characters. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so I separated all the pieces, actually in more groups than I initially thought. These are the pieces with the words. These are the edges. These are the light blue pieces, regardless of whether they are from the table or from the sky, from the background. These are all the violet or purple pieces, again, regardless of from where they come. And I included also the brown pieces from the tree. Here are green pieces in general, and these are so the rest, let's say. This time, instead of starting as usual from the border, I think I will start from the title. So let's start puzzling. Okay, the title is done, and now I'm gonna continue with the edge. Yeah, to swap many pieces was hard, but now I think I got it right. Let's continue. And I'm done. It was really so fun, I loved it. The only thing that was annoying is the false fits here on the border. I had to faffle around a lot, but aside from that, it was really nice. The print is quite good, the image is fun, and as I said, in general, I think it's a very fun idea. On the other side we have the extract of the chapter. Of course I can flip it around and we can see the other side, but I'm feeling brave and crazy, so I think I will take it apart and do again from the other side. But before doing that, let's just check the hold. Let's see if I can keep this together. Yes, okay, so no bad, no bad. Okay, so let's take this apart and do it again from the other side. For the second side, the one of the extract of the chapter, there's not much of a sorting that I can do, of course, because basically it's all the same text. But both I can separate for sure is the borders, of course, the edge, the capital letter here, and the title with this bar. And then maybe also these Alice Adventures in Wonderland here. And all the rest will be a full pile. Let's go on, let's do this sorting. So I'll start first with this, then I'll go on with the border, and afterwards I will try to attack all this pile of identical pieces. Okay, so I completed this part, but all the other pieces, all 8 pieces, are basically really all the same. So I think I'll go on and try to piece together the actual words, the actual text, and then I'll complete it with the other edge. I did some shape sorting, so of course the groups are a lot, because besides the different number of ins and outs, it depends also on the position of the words. For example, these and these basically are the same kind of piece, the same kind of shape, with the 3 in and 1 out. But in this case, the words, the letters are in this position, while here are in this position, and so on. So I have all these different groups, and honestly I think this is the only way to try to assemble this puzzle in more or less a reasonable time. It's a little bit crazy, but let's go on and let's do it. Oh my, this was hard. Harder than I expected, actually. I don't know why I did this to myself. Anyway, I've done it, I finished it, so I'm happy. Let's wrap up this video. Okay, let's wrap up this Alice in Wonderland marathon. As I said at the beginning of this video, these were just 3 of the many Alice in Wonderland puzzles that are available. Maybe I will do more in the future. Overall, I loved the 3 of them. It was very, very nice, even though the third one, well, the back was a bit hard. So here they are, out of the checklist. Let me know in the comments if you've done some of these puzzles. I will leave in the box below links to all of them if you want to try them for yourself. Let me also know if you have tried this brand, what you think about them, and if there's an Alice puzzles that you would like me to try and feature on this channel. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun. If you liked it, please give a thumb up, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any of the upcoming Virgi's adventures in Puzzle Wonderland. Thank you, and see you soon in my next video. Bye bye!